Hi all. Today we will see how to print this pattern. Okay, we will discuss how to write Java program to print this pattern. If you see this pattern, see here, the rows, all rows are ending with 1, and if you see the rows, the distinct rows are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, right? The rows are in the increasing order, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. The rows are ending with the decreasing order of numbers, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So the rows in the increasing order, so we need to take I plus plus, okay, I element from starting 1 to 7 we have to print. So from starting, so one for loop we have to write like from 1 to 7, right? So to print 1 to 7, for each row we have to print the elements, right? So so first element, first outer loop for int I equal to 1 to 7, right? So I less than or equal to n I plus plus, so that I less than or equal to n means, suppose I am entering 7 means till 7 it will print, right? So outer loop should be I equal to 1 to 7, right? So I equal to 1, I less than or equal to n, I plus plus, because these are in the increasing order, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So when you come to inner loops, see how the elements in the each row of the elements are in the decreasing order, right? 1 2 1 3 2 1 4 3 2 1 5 4 3 2 1 6 5 4 3 2 1 7 6 5 4 3 2 1. So the elements in the each row are in the decreasing order, right? So we have to write int so for each row, means for first row we have to print 1 element, for second row 2 elements, for third row 2 elements, like that, right? So for int j equal to I, j greater than or equal to 1, j minus minus, right? J minus minus because these are in the decreasing order. J equal to I because, so for j is equal to I we have to write the condition, because for I equal to 1 number of elements, for I equal to 2 number of elements, for I equal to 3 number of elements it is printing, right? So we have to write j is equal to I, j greater than or equal to 1. So see, till 1 it has to print till 1, right? Each row is ending with 1, right? That's why you have to write j greater than or equal to 1. As the elements are in the decreasing order, we have to write j minus minus. This is how we have to write. And another for loop to print the spaces. See, in the first row, if you observe, if you compare first row and last row, here these all is considered as space, so it has to print spaces. So first, in first line we have to print from 7 to like 6 spaces, 5 spaces, 4 3 2 spaces, 1 space, like that we have to print. So spaces are in the decreasing order, spaces are decreasing, 7 6 5 4 3 2 1, right? So we have to write another for loop to print spaces also. So starting from n, so starting from n to and j greater than I have to write, as we want the spaces should be in the decreasing order. Suppose I am taking 7 greater than 1, right? It has to print 6 spaces, right? That's why. Okay, and j minus minus as the spaces are in the decreasing order. Okay, we'll see how to write the program. then you'll understand. Okay, so this is the class I am taking. Class, this is pattern 14, right? As the class is always accessible to any other class, I am taking it as a public. Now before the class statement we need to write package statement. Package com dot, what is our package name? Com dot html.com, right? That's it. So pattern 14. Next, sorry, here the spelling mistake. And next you have to write the main method, and inside main method we have to write a scanner class, right? Scanner is equal to new scanner system dot in. And next, so we have to import the class. We can do Control Shift Row, otherwise we can do import statement. Okay, and then we have to ask the user, right, to enter from keyboard, just out how many rows. How many rows you want in this pattern. Okay, how many rows you want in this pattern. After that, int n is equal to sc dot next int, and after that we have to print the output pattern, right? So for that I am writing the statement which has to print in the console is here is your pattern, here is your output pattern, otherwise here is your output pattern. Whatever the message you want we can print. So first of all, so this is the pattern we have to print, right? So without any spaces and all, first normal pattern we will print just only with the numbers. This normal pattern we will print without any starting spaces, and in between middle of the elements without any spaces, and in starting of the elements without spaces we will print. So with first of all I'm trying to print the pattern without any spaces from starting and without any spaces in between the elements of each row. Okay, so what we have to do for that? Okay, for int from 1 to 7, right? How the pattern is from 1 to 7, right? The rows are in the increasing order and the elements in the each row are in the decreasing order, right? So from 1 to 7, I less than or equal to n I plus plus. This is for the increasing order of the rows. And next, to print the elements in the each row, how the elements in the each row, these are in the decreasing order, right? So that's why from 1 to okay, from j is equal to I to and till 1, right? So j greater than or equal to 1 I have to write. Okay, for int j is equal to I am writing, and out up to 1 we have to print it. J greater than or equal to up to 1 we have to print. That's why I'm taking this condition, and this is the and the elements in the each row are in the decreasing order. That's why I'm taking j minus minus. Now we have to print the elements, right? So to print the elements, we have to print it side by side, right? That's why I'm writing just j. Okay, after that we have to enter into the next line. Okay, after closing all those, we have to close the scanner class to avoid any resource leaks. Okay, so now we will say run as application. I am giving here the pattern as 7, pattern input as 7. See, if you see now, this is the pattern we want actually. This is the pattern we need. 1 2 1 3 2 1, just only with the elements I printed, without any spaces in the starting and without any spaces in middle of the elements in the each row. 1 2 1 4 3 2 1 5 4 3 2 1 6 5. Okay, this is the pattern we want to see in the output. It's okay. Okay, so the pattern is done. Now we will focus on the spaces. So in the each row spaces should come, and in between the elements also spaces should come, right? Okay, so first we will focus on printing the spaces in each row in the starting. Okay, in the starting of the each row we need space, right? Okay, we need spaces in the starting of the each row, right? So see, we want here here we are having how many spaces we are having till first element. See, if you compare this last element and last row and first row, how many spaces we need to print? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 spaces we need to print. Okay, otherwise how many elements spaces we want? 1 2 3 4 5 6 spaces we want, right? This one 1 2 3 4 5 6 elements space. We have 6 5 4 3 2 1. So spaces are in the decreasing order, and so we need to write j minus minus, and from maximum number to lowest number spaces are there, right? Okay, so from j is equal to n and j greater than I, we will take condition and j minus minus. Okay, we will say, so I am taking the loop for the spaces. Okay, to print the spaces I am writing this for loop. So for int, so from spaces are in the decreasing order, right? So from maximum to lowest value, right? J greater than I am taking, because j minus minus I am writing. So it should print a space, right? Only space. To print only space, one space I am printing. Okay, so if you take, why I am printing one space is, so if you see our output pattern, just now we printed this pattern, right? I'm just printing the spaces in the each row in the decreasing order. Okay, after that we will print the spaces in the elements of the each row. Okay, now in place of the elements I'm printing the spaces in the first row, second row, everything. Okay, okay, now this one I am application. So see, I got space, right? up to second element I got space, right? Here, so same, right? Up to second element I got space. In the second row, up to third element I got space, right? Now in between the elements also, in between the elements of these spaces and in between the elements of these numbers, like in each row of the elements I want space again. So for that I am taking and printing space between the elements. Okay, now we will say okay, and so this is the space I have given to print the space between the elements. Okay, to print the space between the elements I have taken this statement, and we need space between the spaces also, right? That's why I'm taking another space so that we will get the final output, say, right? This is what we want, right? Final output. So this is how we need to write. Okay, so if you see how I have written the space for the inner loops, see how I have written the loop for the spaces. See, for int I equal to 1 it will come here, and 1 less than or equal to 7. Okay, so j is equal to 7 here, 7 greater than 1, right? So it will print the spaces till the condition fails, means 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 up to second element, right? We need spaces up to this element, up to second. Whenever again whenever j will become 2 minus 1, then 1 greater than 1, this condition will fail. That's why it will stop printing and it will come to the this loop, and it will print this element, one element, right? So we'll see how it will work. Okay, run debug as Java application I'm doing. I'm giving 7, so control came to here, right? Okay, debug shell. See, if you see here, okay, where is the console? See now, see, so now the control is here. So for n is equal to 7, we have entered the value. So what will happen? 1 less than or equal to, what will happen here? 1 less than or equal to 7, right? So it will come to inner loop. So j is equal to 7, and 7 greater than 1, right? This is true. So it will come here, this print statement, and it will print the space. Okay, so here now j value is 7, I value is 1, j value is 7. Okay, so j value is decreasing because j minus minus. So till the condition fails, it will repeat in this loop and print the spaces. Okay, so j is decreasing here, right? J is equal to 5, 4, 3, 2. When j will become 1, this condition will fail and it will come to another for loop. See, now j has become 4. Okay, 4 greater than 1, this condition is true, so it is printing space. Now 3 greater than 1, 2 greater than 1, So now j value is 2. Whenever j value is 1, condition will fail. Then it will come to next for loop. Whenever j is equal to 1, this condition will fail because 1 greater than 1, right? That's why it will come to another for loop. It will exit from this for loop and it will come to another for loop. And it will print the element. J is equal to 1, 1 greater than or equal to 1. It will print the 1 element. If you see in the output, see. After this many spaces, it has printed 1. Okay. And now j value is equal to 1, right? 1 minus 1, 0. 0 greater than or equal to 1. This condition will fail. That's why it will print only 1 element and it will come to the next line. Okay. Now I value is 2 and see. Now I value is 2 and j value. Now I value is 2 and j value is 7. Okay, j value till the condition fails, it will print the spaces, right? J value is 5. 5 greater than 2. 5, 4, 3, 2 up to 3 only. It will print the spaces. Okay. After 3 greater than 2. This is true. Okay, it will print the space. After that, whenever I value is 2 greater than 2, this condition will fail, right? That's why it will not print any spaces and it will come to next for loop. Okay, now j is equal to 2 here. 2 greater than or equal to 1, true. So it will print 2 element. After that, 2 minus 1, 1. 1 greater than or equal to 1. This condition true. That's why it will print 2 and 1 elements and it will come to next line. See, it has printed 2. Next, it has printed 1. After that, it will come to next line. See, because after 1 printing 1 minus 1, 0, right? 0 greater than or equal to 1. This condition will fail. 0 is not greater than 1, right? So that's why it will come to next line. See, it has came to next line. Now I value is 3. J value is 7. Right? So j value is 6. 6 greater than 3. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. After 4, see, now j value will become 3 now. Whenever it is 3 greater than 3, 3 greater than 3 condition will fail. That's why it will come to next one. Now I value is 3, right? Whenever I value is 3, it's not going to this statement, print spaces statement. It's directly coming into it's coming out from that loop because this condition is failing. 3 greater than 3. That's why it's coming to it is exiting. It will exit from this for loop and it will come to another for loop, next for loop, and it will print the elements. Now j is equal to 3. 3 greater than or equal to 1 means 3, 2, 1. 3 elements it will print. Okay, see, 2. Now it will print 1. After that, 1 minus 1, 0. This condition will fail. That's why it will come to next line. Like this it will work. Okay, now I value is 4. J value is 4. Okay, now I value is 5. J value is 6. Like this, you have to observe here. Okay, this is how this loop will work. So whenever I is equal to 7, j is equal to 3, j is equal to 3, what will happen? It will print up to 1 element, right? Okay, 3, 2, 1. See, up to 1 element it will print. After that, it will come to next line. See, because whenever j is equal to 1, 1 greater than or equal to 1, this condition is true. That's why it is printing this element 1. After that, 1 minus 1, 0, 0 greater than or equal to 1. This condition is failed. That's why it will come to next line and it will stop the program. See, now the program is ended. This is how this program will work. Okay, hope you understand. If you have any doubts, please comment below. Thank you.